So they were always like fighting, quarreling. They didn't really have the time to talk to me or like find out what I'm going through. So a lot of times I felt like I was alone. So I think at that point of time I was just very heartbroken. When I was going through all these things, I really kept most of it to myself. Mainly because my mom already had to go through so much hurt. So I didn't really want her to have another thing to deal with. My mom and I, we didn't really have a close relationship. Not much of like heart-to-heart talks or anything. I mean, at that point of time, I felt like there's no point, you know? Nobody will understand anyway. That was like my mindset at that point of time. Yeah. Like, I started to have hives all over my body. Then over time it got worse. I couldn't eat like most things. Anything would actually have a reaction and like my whole body will be covered with like patches. I felt like I was a living zombie. I couldn't really function. I went to see the doctors. I went to Western and Chinese medicine, but both just told me that I just have to, you know, try this and try that. But my body didn't really resolve the issue. And then I tried New Age healing, and even that, it didn't really help with the hives because I still had hives. I still didn't get the answer that I was looking for because I wanted to be cured. When I was really giving up on life, then my mom told me that somebody had invited her for dinner and she wanted me to join her. So then when I got there, she started to talk to me. Why not you give me a chance to tell you what God wants to tell you about? She actually took my hand and then she said that, oh, there's heaviness in my legs, and that was literally what I was feeling like the past few days. So she also revealed to me that there's something piercing my heart. I feel like piercing pain over a period of time. There's no way that she could have known that because I don't even talk to my mom about all the things that I'm struggling with. I've never met her in my life, so there's no way that she could have told me what I'm going through. That lady told me that actually it's because of all your disappointment and unforgiveness towards your parents that you have hives. I really just like kept sobbing because of all the pain that I had inside. So when she started to talk about Jesus and God and all that, I was thinking like, are you sure? I mean, yes, what you're saying is true, but how do I know that God is real? When she put her hand on my head and she prayed for me, I felt so much love rushing into me. It was unlike anything that I've experienced before, and it really did happen. So I was really loved at that moment. It really helped me to recognize that, you know, maybe God is trying to bring me out of this. I wrote down, you know, God help me to forgive, remove all the disappointment and sadness that I have in me, help me to forgive my family. So I wrote down all these things on the paper. As I started to forgive, after about a month, I was fully healed. So I was fully healed, I could finally eat whatever I wanted again. So I was really happy. I knew that it was God because all I did was pray. All I did was give it and put it in His hands, and I was fully healed. I didn't do anything at all. I also put behind like all the feelings that I had before towards my family. He also healed my relationship with my mom. We used to like really fight all the time, but as we got to know God, He started to change the way that we see each other. But my mom actually shared like that actually she saw all my struggles and she was very worried and she like kept crying. In that moment I realized that actually my mom loved me so much, and I'm very blessed to have her. Yeah. So I thank God that, you know, He healed me, but He also healed my relationship with my mom. And although we're still like growing together, but it's always getting better.
Definitely our relationship is getting closer. I would like to thank God because through God, right, I can find back my daughter. I would think that my girl is very awesome daughter.
Oh,
She really loved me a lot.
Falls off the mountainside, and